do you have any going forward real credibility in the Attorney General when he says he's going to bring charges against more people, that there'll be more criminal charges brought? First part, and then second part.
He said charges on 3 people have been brought up already.
How do you all rate EPA's response at this point?
So at this point, it's not a very high rating because of the way things happen. And I know that it's hard to judge what's happening for an organization by a couple of folks. But those couple of people that made some really bad decisions has put a dark spot or a not so trusting level for EPA. I just wanted to share one thing quickly about the monies and who's supposed to be paying for it. But I look for the state to pay for this mess. They co-signed it, they created it, they need to pay for it, pipes from the street up to where the water comes out of the sink. I wanted to share also that while Lansing, Michigan was pretending not to know what was going on, it was just ironic to me that we were saddled with this poisoned water and bad pipes. They were replacing pipes in Lansing. They had been replacing pipes for 5 or 7 years. They had started to replace all the pipes in Lansing before everything hit the fan about Flint, but then they didn't know how to do it when it came to Flint. That was just sort of ironic to me.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much for your presentation. My name is Sammy Nunez. I'm from Fathers and Founders of San Joaquin, located in Stockton, California. A lot of parallels between us and what we're talking about today. Matter of fact, largest metropolitan city to file for bankruptcy prior to Detroit. Also have a huge concentration, and that's not seeming to be, it's not going to end anytime soon, of folks being displaced and gentrified from the Bay Area, in particular people of color. So it's really creating an interesting dynamic in our communities, right? With this kind of forced migration. In February, Erin Brockovich visited Stockton, right? And she said, Stockton is the next Flint. So we can see what's coming. I guess my question to you all is, how do we get ahead of this so our babies aren't drinking this poison? And then also my other question, so what would you recommend to somebody from Stockton because it's inevitable, right? It's there. We're already becoming more increasingly aware and watching closely what's going on in Flint. So how do we organize around these issues, right? And get ahead of this. But then also, have you done any measurements, have you done any assessments to measure the contamination level, baseline of the children, so you can later on be able, what are the long-term effects of this exposure, so we can actually be prepared to respond to our babies' needs?
To the second question, there have been baseline measures